Alright, we get the bottom of this thing off. It's an interesting radio for sure. These weird cutouts right here. Like, I don't know, I thought maybe they were for like fans or something. I don't know if somebody labeled these or they did that at the factory. And that board kind of, some of these boards, they look, newer for the time period, but they're not. I don't know what the hell this is. Kind of RCA connectors. And there's a power cord right here. Weird stuff. That's the regulator board right there. Gets fairly warm. Nice if it had a fan. And don't know what that big choke is, but anyway. So what we're trying to do here is we just I'm gonna flip the lid on this so we can get the VFO out and try and make it smoother. I don't know what exactly this is. Some kind of wire. It just goes to ground. I can't imagine it just being there floating. But it is. Doesn't look like it's ever been intended to be connected. I noticed some interesting stuff on here. It says set frequency drift low when warming up. Sets frequency drifts low when warming up. Interesting. So we're gonna get the face off of this and get our VFO out. So we're gonna have to pull this out of the way. Somebody put an LED in here, and then might be able to get it out. So now that we got it out, what we learned is this could have just stayed right on the front, and the only thing it would trap would be that. But these screws here screw into the back of this, and this just almost clears, but it won't come through. I think maybe it was possible, but at any rate, so we got to get in here and check things out and see if we can set the appropriate tension and lubricate the bearing. So this thing here is, we can demonstrate it, and it's hard to do it, but it is warped. Let's see here. So the way I like to do these is I like to get in here and you can zoom in. I like to get in here with some machine oil, tool oil, whatever, and just put some drops in there and work it around and get that old dried out stuff to come loose, and then kind of clean it out, and then I put fresh petroleum, which is stuff that's kind of similar to what they used. It's not like completely waxy or anything. It's like Vaseline but thicker. So I guess you could probably use Vaseline in a pinch in here, but So what we did is we put the knob on it so we can rotate it. Just kind of work this stuff out, and then put a drop on it here, and it's already much smoother. We checked it for clearance, and it's clearing the two sensors. See if I can get in here, really just show you what I'm talking about. So this wheel goes between these two sensors. I guess one of them is probably a photo transistor, and one of them is probably an IR diode, LED. So the light passes through and it counts the clicks. Normally they would use a metal wheel for this, but this was early technology back then. So anyway, this beast all the way apart, and yeah, quite the radio.